before you two start, can we hear both of your favorite stands? Ladies first.
Oh, thank you. My favorite stand is Heaven's Door. I just think, okay, first, the design is very cute. I like his little top hat. Number two, since I'm just nosy and being able to read someone's like entire like biography and then edit like their memories and what they can and can't do, I think if Rohan wanted to, he'd probably have like, if he put it into like work and you got to see more development, I feel like that could be like one of the most powerful stands in JoJo if he just gave a damn to even, you know, do something other than write his manga. So,
So my personal theory is that he can write in himself, but he's just so
hmm
full of himself and thinks he's already perfect, so he just doesn't ever
yeah,
try.
he'd be like, why would I need to do that? I can do that myself. Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, Sean, and yours? Well, I feel like we
Oh
already know the
yeah.
answer to this.
Yeah. Stone free, of course. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I think probably half of my love of Stone Free stems from my childhood love of Spider-Man, and I think the other half,
Makes sense.
yeah, the other half comes from just the sunglasses it wears. I think that's hilarious,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and also
I mean, you're in
Jolene.
Florida. You gotta have your glasses.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is not good. The water is already. It's like, it's like a third of the way gone. Sorry, gang. I get thirsty when I'm nervous. All right, so you think we're ready to start going through these guys? Which once again I
I
had them
think
all
we're
listed
ready.
in
My
order, and now they're gone.
You're gonna have to read them out to me because like my screen's like a little blurry.
Yeah. So first off, we have
So yeah.
Magician's Red. So that is the first
Okay.
stand we see. The way we're doing this, guys, someone said, Sean, you simp too hard for Jolene to not be a lesbian. Just accept it. I kind of, a little bit, yeah. Um, the way we're doing it is, I think we're gonna have reference is A tier is gonna be Star Platinum at its prime. So that's the reference. So if something is better than Star Platinum, it's S. If something is equal to Star Platinum, it's A. And then from there, we can use that as a reference to find out where the other stands are.
Okay.
And then I think for utility stands, the way we're gonna rank them is, I think probably the if it could keep you away from Kira, if you could let you either track Kira or let you indefinitely stay away from Ultimate Lifeform cars, that's an S tier.
Ooh. That's cool. Okay.
Okay, so Magician's Red. Where we think? Oh yeah, is this rated by strength or personal opinion? No, this isn't like. I think this is how good they are, rather than like our personal opinion. Not like I mean, because if it was personal opinion, like Star Platinum would not be an A for me. He'd
Yeah.
probably be more of a B. Um,
Yeah. Same. I'm like Star Platinum cool, but like, eh.
I should probably start recording this. Oh, the record button is slightly hidden. Oh, I gotta. Oh, I use page down. Record. All right. So let's go back over to that.
So we went by personal opinion. I'm like, put Echo Zack 3
Yeah.
in S because I love it.
All right. So then, Magician's Red.
Magician's Red.
That is a very powerful stand, and they just like kind of
Yeah, I mean, it's like fire bending. Like,
yeah. That it, like, and
pretty
he
cool.
says that in seconds, like he could melt like steel pipes. That if Jotaro with Star
Yeah.
Platinum threw them at him, he could melt them and not get hit. That is powerful.
That is.
I kind of think that's an A tier stand.
I
I
think
mean,
that's
he
a
like
pretty
he
much an
digs a
A tier.
hole. Yeah,
Like,
he digs a hole through the ground fighting Polnareff with fire. I didn't even know you could
yeah.
do that with just fire.
Hmm. Yeah. So I say A definitely.
Yeah,
I have a lot of love for Magician's Red.
and then also let's just go. Oh, part of some of the stands are hidden on the side. Oh, dang. Oh, there. Well, there's Star
Oh my God, there's
Platinum.
like several Killer Queens.
Yeah. If Silver Chariot isn't at least A tier, I'm gonna be mad. Uh, it's pretty.
Like
Oh, Joe,
Silver
not say.
Chariot.
Silver Chariot is pretty. Like he went head to head
Yeah.
with. He went under control of Anubis. He went head to head with Star Platinum. Speaking of which, Star Platinum. That's where did I just put it? I just moved it. Where it's an A.
Right there. I see it. It's right on like the third row. Oh,
Third
or
row.
column, whichever
Oh
one it
yeah,
is.
there it is.
Yeah. Oh my God, but
A.
that's like a row or a column.
So then we got Hermit Purple. That is not the right Hermit Purple.
Ugh.
That's, yeah, Hermit Purple, Joseph's Hermit
Like, if
Purple.
you don't have like a TV or like a camera, like, okay, it's pretty cool how he was like using it as like to swing from
Yeah,
like.
people are
from,
always like, oh,
the final
Jolene
fight.
is Spider-Man, but like, Kakyoin and Joseph like actually web swing.
Yeah, like they can actually like you see it more. I mean, you know, when the Stone Ocean gets animated, but like, say like Joseph's, if it didn't have that little like vine thing it could do, I would have put it in like E. But like, because of the vine, I'd say like D. Like,
It does also have
it's not really like.
But like, remember when he's fighting the Empress and he knocks over a thing of like dirt and he makes a map in it? That's pretty. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
it, like. Yeah.
I think as far as utility goes, I could see that being C.
Yeah.
All
Like,
right.
yeah, you can utilize it to like move quickly from point A to point B, and then the map thing. So.
Yeah.
I'd
All right.
say
So
yeah,
then
yeah.
we have Hierophant Green.
Hierophant green. No one can deflect it. I mean, it honestly, I say B. And I'm so bad at explaining things. Oh my god. I really like Hierophant green between it being able to like. Would I say like possess would be the word?
Mm-hmm.
Not possess people, but like kind of like how
Invaded.
it was able to like control like the nurse, and
Mm-hmm.
I think also good for like sneak attacks too, because it kind of snuck
Yeah.
that 13.
And also
Like it got all up in its cloak, and oh boy, ain't even know.
yeah, also like 20-meter radius Emerald Splash.
Yeah,
That's a powerful
Yeah.
ability. I don't know why he just busted it out the one time.
yeah, exactly. It could have been used in so. God, when I rewatch part 3, I'm about to be like, Hawking, you could have did this instead. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. So we're going with B.
I say B. Yeah.
B. So then next we have, let's see, I just saw where he was. Jonathan Joestar's stand that Dio uses, which is essentially just seems to be better Hermit Purple.
Oh, I forgot about that stand.
So
That's
we
a
see him
dude,
use it
right?
like 2 times. We see him
Mm-hmm.
tap like a crystal ball and show Polnareff what's inside of his heart. Oh, I got an email from Humble Bundle. That's nice. And we see him like I don't. Is that? Oh no, we see him spy on Joseph and Jotaro on the plane. So we see him use it those 2 times, and he doesn't break the camera when he spies on them.
So, not having to use like go out and purchase like a camera, or like during like the fight against like the lovers, they have to go find a TV to use.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that'd be more useful. Just like, fuck it, tap on some water, you can see it. So, like, maybe like a little bit above Hermit Purple, in my opinion.
Yeah. Look. So the thing is, I'm not confident Joseph is just using his stand poorly. Because he might just be too lazy to learn how to use his stand.
He is old.
Yeah.
He's sick of training. He had his old little part with him just training. He's like, I don't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah. But I'm so confident if he actually gave a shit, he could like wrap up Hermit Purple into like a fighting ghost like Stone Free. Like I'm so confident
Ooh,
if he
that would
actually
be
cared,
cool.
he could do that.
Because, like, it doesn't tell you, like, how much of Hermit Purple there is. Because, like, you can... Obviously, if it's long enough to swing from building to building, he could probably create, like, a person out of it. Kind of like how Stone Free is, like, just unravel it. So if he just raveled it back together, who knows what he could have done.
Mm-hmm.
That's some Requiem type shit
Yeah.
right there.
Maybe we should... Because we see him do good stuff, but we don't see him do as much good... Like, we don't see him do variety of stuff. So maybe we just stick him in C with the other Hermit Purple.
Yeah. Because, like, it gets outshined. Like, you have a stand that can, like, yeah, you know, pull up pictures and da-da-da. You can swing from building to building versus, yeah, this one can stop time. This one, its fucking sword ability is God. Like, geez. And then you have all these other cool stands that just outshine it, so.
Yeah. Alright, so now we have Gray Fly. Gray Fly's Tower of Gray. I wanted to
on
call
the
it...
airplane?
Yeah, the guy who's ripping out tongues all the time.
Oh, God.
Wasn't he
that would
faster
stand
than
with-
Star Platinum? Didn't he, like, dodge Star Platinum's attacks?
Yeah.
How?
Ooh.
Yeah, that's kind of, like, Star Platinum's whole thing is how fast he is, and then this
It's
stand
how
was
fast he
faster.
is, so give us
Yeah.
things faster.
I mean, he did almost rip out Jotaro's tongue.
Yeah.
And so, something I don't understand about Tower of Grey, they say he causes plane crashes, like, all of the time for money. How is he surviving all of these plane crashes where everyone dies?
Like, wouldn't you think, like, at check-in, like, they're like, this dude has a parachute and, like, no other luggage.
Mm-hmm.
Something's going on.
Yeah. I think that's a B tier stand. I mean, it's so fast.
So rank, like if say like we putting Tower of Grey next to Hierophant Green, I think like we should go back and then like switch them around because you're just putting them as you go, but like you wouldn't put like, I don't know, this beat almost like another. I'll explain it as we continue.
Okay.
But yeah, I agree with like B tier because it is pretty freaking fast, but like you're not gonna compare it to like its other abilities Star Platinum because we're not able to see everyone's abilities like that, like as much as you see Star Platinums. Yeah.
Guys, I'm sorry for the time it's going to take me to look through this list because I had it all ordered up and then I accidentally refreshed the page right before the stream happened. So they're all out of order again. Next is Silver Chariot. So he's on here somewhere. Is that you, Silver Chariot, peeking around that corner? No, that's not you.
My screen's blurry, so
No,
leave that over there.
Don't worry, gang. All the effort I went to go to prepare for the stream is now wasted because...
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry, gang.
I see the hand. Oh, baby, I love the hand.
Oh, I love the hand. The hand is... we'll get to him, but he's a good stand. Silver Chariot, what... You won't believe how, like... Oh, there he is. I spent, like, a full hour going through this, putting them all in order.
Silver Chariot, let's see. Stupid fast.
It's crazy fast. Enough to make after images of itself with its armor off.
Yeah. And then, not to mention when it, like, takes off the armor, then that's, like, an upgrade, too.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say A tier. Like,
yeah, I'd say that, too.
Yeah, like, I'd say A tier.
That is... Silver Chariot is clearly an A tier
Platinum
stand.
didn't have, like, the time stop ability, I would put it, like, above Star Platinum.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
For sure. Like he said he's been training it for like 7 years or something, right? Like it shows, man.
Like he's like versus Jotaro only having Star Platinum, like just chilling in jail. He just used to go get like food and like alcohol versus not Kakyoin, God, Polnareff going out and like in the field training with it, just
Jonah, Silver Chariot. This Silver Chariot does not include Requiem. We're gonna get to Silver Chariot Requiem.
Yeah, no.
So the next, let's check, because now they're all out of order, so I can just check this. So let's do the Fool next. Why not?
The Fool?
Yeah, let's just get through all of the protagonists. Well, the part 3 protagonists. So let's do the Fool.
Yeah.
Wherever he is.
See, Fool. Can make Iggy fly.
Which is pretty
I like
dope.
his design. I just want to say, like, first and foremost, I love the Fool's design. I like the, like, wheels on the back of it. Wasn't it like
it's like half race car.
Yeah, wasn't it based off like a sponsorship with like race, like some NASCAR, something like that, or was like based off of something with NASCAR from what I've heard.
I'm not sure it was NASCAR specifically, but I think it was definitely like there was a race like thing.
Yeah, it was like a race something.
Where? Oh, sorry. I just made Kira full screen again.
Hey guys.
Hey gang. Oh, there's the Fool. All right, the Fool. All right, so, I mean, can it like it doesn't even take damage when you hit it, right? Like it's because it's just sand. Yeah.
It's literally sand. But like that's also really useful because like no matter where you go, there's probably sand, and especially the fact that they were in the desert.
Yeah.
Like, so
but like he was in New York though
like,
before.
New York City, like you can't.
No, but he was in New York. That's where they caught him. That's where Abdul and Joseph caught him. So apparently his stand still works, I assume, there, or else he was just somehow the king without a stand.
Yeah.
So like I don't know if his stand is like made of stand or also like,
or if it's just like
does he just pick up stand from around? Yeah.
It looks like metal, so
Yeah.
maybe we're using like cement or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Reminds me like Avatar.
I think we don't. So like he can like he builds the hut and everything, and he can do the glider stuff. Like so like
Yeah.
I don't. I think it's a. I'm torn between B and C. Because we don't
Okay,
see
so
him
in
like.
B we have Hierophant Green and Tower of Grey, and I wouldn't rank like the Fool next to her. I would say C.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, the chat's saying like, oh, it's any type of dust. It's pretty useless if there isn't sand.
All right, so then let's see.
God, I hope they didn't shoot him with a stand. Imagine shooting a. There are certain like ways. I'm like like with like Pet Shop. Like I know like that's like later on, but like, yeah, this bird that's just shooting out fucking glaciers.
Mm-hmm.
I love Pet. That's probably like one also my favorite stands is Pet Shop.
I would watch an entire spin-off show that's just Kira's dad going around with the stand arrow, just finding
shooting,
people
like,
and
he was
just
probably
hitting them
doing,
with
like,
an
stand
arrow.
arrow practice and hit like a bird that happened to pass by. Now,
Yeah, that'd be kind of a fun.
Kind of dripped out. Like I like
Yeah.
his little helmet and all that.
Yeah, he's good. All right, so next we got. Is it Dark Blue? Yeah, Dark Blue Moon. Yeah.
Is that Captain Tennille's?
Yeah. So I guess he's. I mean, he's a fish man.
Yeah, so his stand is like water based, and that's. I mean, him being like out in the sea, that's also pretty useful. How did y'all roll this thing again? I'm trying to remember. I'd say B tier. I mean, but it's like one of those situational stands where it's like, okay, well, is it kind of like?
Well, he's strong
who's
enough
that?
that underwater he can like his arms are strong enough to create whirlpools. So he's like
Yeah.
pretty strong.
But I'm wondering, is it kind of? I don't. Is that Tiziano or is that Swallows? Which is like the like the shark.
Clash. Yeah, that is. I think
Clash.
that's Swallows.
Would it be kind of like that where it can just go from like water to water and then just? But maybe its strength is based off how much water there is.
Yeah, I think since it's that situational, I think that's kind of a C tier stand.
Yeah,
Also, we got to
Yeah,
start putting
kinda
some of
like-
these in D and E and F.
yeah.
Some of these stands are
I'm like,
not
I'm
going
trying to like compare them because I'm like, I
Mhm.
would definitely put like, because considering the fact they were in the middle of like the ocean or like the sea, that's pretty fucking deadly. But if they were just like near a river, like.
Oh yeah, that's not going to do much. So should we do
So I
D
would say
then?
It's like D because that's
Yeah.
more situational.
There
There you go, chat. In D.
we go. So
Yeah,
then
big.
strength.
Strength.
It's just a
That
big
was-
ship. Yeah.
It's just a big ship. Like,
I know, but can he do that anywhere? Like, could he
like
could he be on
create
like the
a
middle of a
ship.
parkway and then make a ship appear?
that's like honestly like a useless stand.
Kind of, yeah.
Like, yeah, I can create a ship if you need to get to point A to point B, and we're crossing big masses of water. Like, you're not gonna use a ship to like go across like a stripper. So I say like E or F. If I'm being honest. Honestly, F because
Yeah, that's kind of an F. I mean,
that's-
I think we
that's-
should probably
that's
save the F tier.
definition of
Yeah.
a situational stand. Like, you just so happen to need to cross a big body of water.
But the thing
Plus,
is,
he was
Holly's
creepy as
stand
hell.
is also in here, so I think that's going to be our baseline for F. So I'm not sure if Forever is worse or as bad as Holly's stand.
God, Holly's stand literally. I mean, like, that's like it literally killed her, but at least it's not like Carnage where you gotta die like that. Well, actually, because Notorious, you know, we'll get there when we get there because I have some opinions on Notorious B.I.G. I have some opinions on that stand. I have some
Alright.
questions.
So do we want to commit Forever to E or F? Or not Forever, Strength? Because, like, at least it doesn't
I'd
kill
say-
him.
Like, at least it doesn't kill him. Yeah, if you have to die or if your stand's killing you, that's F. So I'd say baseline for F.
Yeah, okay, so that's an E tier.
Stupid monkey. Yeah, yes, that's E tier.
Ebony Devil. This might
That
be
was
F
a little
tier.
doll, right?
I mean, technically it can possess anything. Like, it technically looks like... it's going to take 10 seconds for it to load up my screen. But it looks like a little weird kind of, like, beetle alien man.
Oh, ew. Yeah, I was wondering what that was earlier, because I'm used to, like, that little doll thing that it possessed, but... I mean, like...
I mean, it's not good. If I was offered
Yeah.
that stand, I'd be like, no thanks.
Like, hey, you can possess anything, it's like, because you don't know if it can possess people, or if it just possesses items. Or does it just possess items? because that's.
I guess we just don't know. We only have evidence for possessing a mannequin one time.
So
Oh,
I mean, I would put it in E. It's just like okay.
Oh my god, I did it again.
Disrespected boat monkey.
Yeah. All right, there we go. So Ebony,
yeah,
that's
reserved for that one stand that would kill people. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Ebony Devil is pretty bad.
You have to get hurt to use Ebony Devil.
Yeah.
I haven't seen part 3 in a hot minute.
Yeah, you have to get.
At least it doesn't kill you.
Yeah. Although it probably still would work. No, it's based on the grudge someone holds against you. So the stand user, like if you just make it like the stronger the grudge is, the more powerful his stand is.
Yeah.
I think that's still E tier. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If like if it works on grudges and you need to go kill somebody that you don't like, you're like, hey, can you go kill this person? It's like, well, I don't really know them, so.
Yeah.
Like.
So that's like he had Polnareff like stab him a bunch in order like that doesn't seem fun. That like how are you an assassin and you're like you let people just beat you up a lot and then you kill them?
Yeah.
Like that seems like not great.
I feel like if Polnareff had that stand, if it's based on grudges, and then he was going after J. Jill Centerfold, yeah, that would have been good, but you know, no emotion tied to it.
So next we have Yellow Temperance.
Was that the one that
That's like the yellow slime stuff. That like he disguises himself as Kakyoin.
I mean, I liked it until like it started like I don't know what was going on, but you remember Kakyoin kept getting like bigger and bigger, and Jotaro was like, "What the?" I mean,
like he says, like his stand is like kind of invincible. Like Star Platinum was punching it and it was like eating him.
Yeah.
I'd say that seems like a B or A tier stand. Like if he didn't fall into the water there and have to like get out of like he would have won that fight against Star Platinum.
So you want to say what do y'all think, chat? A?
Yeah, is that A or B? Like, cause it also has the shape-shifting ability, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know if he had that, why he didn't just like slap Jotaro on the back and like be like, "Hey, bud," and then just like have Yellow Temperance start eating him there. That's freaking this Rubber Soul is so dumb. Oh, the people are saying C or D.
C or D?
It is so. I feel like it's like he legit wasn't being able to be hurt by Star Platinum until he got like kind of trapped by him. That is like, that's durability is insane. Like the only other time we see that is like sheer heart attack. The only other thing that's able to resist.
Oh my god, that made me nervous. Like the fact like you just could not hurt that stand. That stand wasn't going. Thank God Koichi got Act 3 because they both would have died. I don't care what anybody. Jotaro was on the brink.
Yeah.
But.
So we want to throw him in B.
I'd say B, because the chat keeps saying C or D, but I'd say B. Like,
yeah.
Like, that's good for, like, undercover.
Alright, so then the Hanged Man.
Let's see. Oh. Seeing how that stand literally was just jumping from, like, if you even had, like, a reflect. You know what's so cool? Cool little short story time. When I first saw JoJo, because it was just playing on, like, Toonami, they were fighting the Hangman, and I remember it went into, like, that little kid's eyes, and they were like, oh, fuck, we gotta get him out.
Yeah.
They kicked dirt in the little kid's eyes, and I was like, what is this? But years later, it was JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
People are redeeming hydrate, so we have to drink. We gotta take 2 sips.
Oh, I have Monster. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. Okay. So, Hangman. Let's see. That was actually, I mean, considering a stand that could jump from reflection to reflection, is there anything else? I feel like there's like more to it, but this.
It moves at the speed of light, apparently. Yeah. Which, again, for Silver Chariot, was able to cut something that moved at the speed of light. So another point for Silver Chariot. But, that is pretty. It's pretty damn good stand. Like if they weren't out in the middle of the desert, like where it could only jump between like people's eyes, like.
Yeah.
Imagine that in like a city.
Setting.
Yeah.
It's like glass windows, foam, That'd been pretty like.
I think it's A or B.
How is it compared to Hierophant? That's how I'm like when we're
That's
doing
how you,
like A or
yeah.
B. Okay then.
I mean, Hierophant Green wouldn't have been able. I don't think Hierophant Green can like move that fast in order to hit him.
What the fuck is Hierophant gonna do against something that's inside a like glass or like reflection? So I say A.
Yeah, that's a powerful stand.
It's on record, so.
So the next.
I go A. Okay, yeah.
The Emperor.
Yeah, it does have good range. Like.
Oh yeah, it follows him like from the city out into the desert. Yeah, that's pretty insane.
Yeah. Because like, what's it gonna reflect off of in the desert? And you know, you just find one person, one little. Ooh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Low A.
All right, so the Emperor.
The Emperor.
Whole horses stand.
Oh. I'm trying not to be biased against my mans. I'm really trying not to be biased against my mans. Okay. So, and there's just so many questions left unanswered by his. Okay. So he can control the bullets and like the trajectory.
The bullets are
correct?
also stands, yes. And
Okay,
so like the bullets can hit stands, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, and it was able to like get around Polnareff's. So that's fast considering it could dodge Polnareff's sword. Whew.
I think it's a.
It would have had so much potential if Pole Horse wasn't such a.
I think it's a
You know,
B
I'm not
tier
gonna say he
stand
was
with a C
coward
tier
because he
user.
valued his life.
Yeah.
Hmm?
I think it's a B tier
Yeah.
stand with a C tier user.
I am Whole Horse and
My stand's a gun.
I mean, like, down to it, it's literally just like a gun, but the fact that you're able to control the trajectory and it's like that fast.
The thing is that the range is also shit. Like, I think it's only like, what, like 20 meters and it's a gun?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe...
Sorry, my computer's like, you're about to die. Okay. Pistols, but not as funny.
Yeah.
That's true. Not even mad at that one.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it's more C or D, because like he does have to like he even says his stand doesn't work by itself. Like he has to team up with someone.
He has to be like partnered with somebody, and that's every time you see him, he's partnered with somebody.
Yeah.
I say C. C.
I'll give him C. I know you like him. I'll let you have that. All right. So then, is that the end? Yeah. Okay. So the next is the Empress. That little wart.
The little virus.
The little wart lady.
Little wart
I was
thing.
looking at her when I was trying to order it today. I looked at her and I was like, damn, she looks kind of like a chicken.
She looks like...
Like, she looks like she has a beak.
Oh, yeah, she kind of does.
This stand, kind of sucks.
Yeah, I didn't really like it.
I
don't even... I there's, like, some stands that you just don't care about enough to, like, not even remember it. Empress was probably one of them for me.
Yeah, and, like, how did Joseph not notice, really? Like, any other person...
Literally.
Yeah, I think that's a D tier stand.
Yeah. Like, I don't... Like, what was its abilities other than being just annoying as hell?
Yeah, it just grew on... Oh, yeah, I forgot that he tried to, like, have it cut off at a doctor's office, and then she just killed the doctor.
I remember. Didn't it, like, control his arm or something for, like, a second?
I think it just reached off of his... It grew an arm at that moment, and then stabbed him.
It was, like, I didn't remember if it, like, grew an arm or if it was controlling his arm. Because I remember, like, something happened with the nerves.
Oh, Wheel of Fortune next.
That's the car,
That's the
right?
car, yeah. I think this is also a D or an E tier stand. This stand is like, it's forever, but it's a car. It's strength, but it's a car.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Joseph did waterboard the Empress.
Oh, yeah.
Not these medieval tactics. Oh my god. But Wheel of Fortune, it was like literally a car.
Yeah, a car that's
able
to, like,
you saw Jotaro smile, though, so
yeah.
points for that, but it was literally like a car.
Yeah. He did... Oh, I was gonna give him the, like, hey, he almost killed Jotaro, but then I was like, nah, Jotaro, like, really wasn't even sweating it. Like, he set his jacket on fire, and that was it.
There's so many instances where Jotaro could have died, but, like, he was just like...
Nah.
like the game against Darby Brother. He's like, how is your poker face so good? Jotaro, if he would have showed one sign, oh my god, there goes the whole game.
Yeah.
But
We good with giving Wheel of Fortune D?
yeah.
Because I feel like it has more utility than strength.
Yeah. Like, oh, you don't have to worry about gas money, so that's like the upside.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. So.
Oh, Justice next. That is Enya's stand.
That was the stand that was like
the fog. That is a very like I feel like people, just because Jotaro kicked its ass so easily, kind of they forget how good of a stand it is.
That's like a
like she made an entire
type stand.
Yeah, she made an entire town that was just a cemetery look like a town that people were walking through with people in it.
Exactly.
That's
because I remember good. Joseph was like Asalaka-likum, and he was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, and you just have to have any opening, like artificial opening on your body, and like it controls you. Like, yeah. I like get hangnails, like, and I'll just like pick at them. Like, she would kick my ass.
But then you also have to question, like, does the fog already have to be there for it to work? Because if there's no fog in the area,
I think it's made like out of fog. Because the fog clears after they beat it, so I think it generates the fog. Guys, I'm looking at this and it's just a picture of a skull. Where the hell is it? It should be such a distinctive stand. But let's not be silent. Let's keep talking about it.
Was Justice the stand I tried to get Paul to look at?
Oh, there it is. There you are.
I mean, I would say either like C or B.
Let's compare it again to like the things that are in B and C. Like she beat Whole Horse, so that he's in C. Could she? I mean, she could probably. I mean, no one in B or C. I guess Yellow Temperance would be able to like keep himself immune from damage, but like he wouldn't be able to beat her. Like the stand itself is made of fog, so like you can't hit it either.
Yeah. Let's see. Who else is in C? There's the Fool. There's Purple.
Do we want to give it B? Because like what I feel like we're just in our heads, we're just remembering how easily it gets beaten. But that's such a 1 in a million thing for the stand to be able to suck in air that powerfully for like 60 seconds, and then just what did he do? Like just hold it inside and she passed out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep thinking like, okay, B, but then I'm like, C. So.
We can come back to it. We'll put it in C for now.
Yeah. Go over it.
So then the Lovers.
Oh wait, someone asked, am I watching the JoJo event live stream? Yeah. I'm planning on getting like a ticket, but the tickets are like $40, so there is that. There's that. We'll worry about that when it gets closer.
Yeah.
But it has English subs at the event, but I really want to go to the event.
Yeah, I'm planning on watching it.
Okay, what was next?
The Lovers.
The Lovers?
That is Steely Dan's stand. The tiny little mini one.
Between Steely Dan being able to like only person I can remember like in that show being able to treat Jotaro like that and get away with it for so, oh my god. Well, let's see. So
the thing can stands still shrink down? Like, is that still a thing? Because we never see that happen again after that episode. But like, if other stands can't do that, I mean, it's pretty powerful.
Yeah.
But and if you're going against him 1v1, I mean, you can't even fight him because if you kill him, you'll kill yourself.
Yeah.
You need to like be in a group.
Steely Dan gets an E? Damn. I don't know about that, Chief. It's able to shrink down. What do you think?
I think
Because I'm stuck at like a crossroads kind of.
I like C, but then once again, if other stands can shrink down, then
Then it's
it's
not really that
yeah,
good.
then it's not that good.
It's not really that. I mean, like Hierophant Green can streak down, and someone
Oh,
brought up the
well,
fact that like
they still did need the TV though to go inside to look inside of his head. So they needed which is weird because I thought Silver Chariot was like the stand that Polnareff can't see out of his eyes, but I thought Kakyoin could see out of. Yeah, Hierophant, he could see out of Hierophant's eyes, but then Polnareff needed the TV. So other stands would be able to shrink down and look inside. Oh, so that's kind of a D or an E. That's kind of a D.
yeah.
I'll give them. Yeah, lovers, you're a D. The sun. This isn't. Is this an E or an F? Because he can be affected by it.
E because like F, it's like it kills you, and E like you're literally getting like cooked in an oven to death. Like it might require some time, but like once it finishes, you're just
yeah.
So I like E.
Yeah. That is the sun. What a bad stand.
It was a cute little like you got to see everyone laughing their ass off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Death
13, yeah.
I honestly contender for S because in my opinion, if Kakyoin was not so dead set on killing that baby, Death 13, that little 4-month-old baby would have killed everyone.
Exactly. Yes.
Like literally, if it was not for Kakyoin, because you're not gonna think, yeah, this baby is a stand user. Like,
well, if I was on the trip, I'd be like, yeah, we're not taking this fucking kid.
Yeah.
We fought an orangutan earlier. This kid might be a fucking stand user.
I didn't think like you know for a fact there's animals could be stand users, but you're not gonna think like a baby because you're like, what would the baby's stand even be, or would it even be developed enough to like?
We gotta hydrate again.
Oh, we gotta hydrate.
Mm-hmm. I made it. We got. Man, F that baby. I did make.
Okay, Kakyoin.
I did make hydrate 5 times more expensive for people to redeem because people used to be trolling me and made me drink like 5 gallons of water.
Not you having to go up and pee in the middle of the live stream.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Death 13, I think that's a firm S.
Yeah, I because if it wasn't for the one, literally if it was not for if Kakyoin was just like, okay, maybe I am crazy.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, so that is Judgment. The genie cameo stand. For whatever reason, Judgment, I get his stand and his user mixed up. I don't know why. Like, I always want to call him Cameo.
I thought Cameo was the stand for the longest. I just learned that now.
Yeah, what guy is named Cameo? That's not an... That's like... Isn't that like a fashion item?
The group makes some good music. I listen to Cameo. Candy is a bop.
Oh, this is the stand it took me the longest to find when I was sorting earlier. Because it's so non-distinct.
No. Ow.
Oh, we got redeemed again, though, so we do. Yeah, Mars the G has been watching me since my first stream, I'm pretty sure, so he does have a lot of points saved up.
I'm drinking Monster, y'all, so you might think I drink water.
Redeemed it again.
You're killing me. Y'all are gonna kill me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make Narancia hydrate.
Yeah. Keep up, Narancia.
Yeah. Death 13 S tier. I'll die by that. I'll die by that one.
Yeah. First, I mean, it's Freddy Krueger. I mean, come on.
Yeah, literally. Oh my god, yeah.
Where are you, Judgment? Jesus.
Judgment. So that was the... I mean, wasn't it like you get like 3 wishes?
Yeah, this is kind of like, is this an E tier stand? Like, this is so, in my opinion, he's so crap. If I was in Polnareff's shoes, I'd be like, this is obviously a stand. Like, fuck you, dude.
Like,
I'm not gonna
somehow backfire, but like.
Where
like,
are you?
Yeah, I would say E tier.
But and the enemies like that he summons, like, I think it's just Polnareff was kind of like going down. Oh, we gotta hydrate again.
Oh. Y'all want us dead then.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, I think this is an E tier. Because, like, even the
Yeah,
bad guys
E
are just
tier.
made out of dirt.
Like, if, like... I mean, unless you were like, hey, I can make your dreams come true, you get 3 wishes, and go make some money off of that, but...
Right, High Priestess.
If High Priestess wasn't a simp... I mean, the persistency...
Range is really good.
Yeah, range is really good.
She attacked them all
Considering they
on
were,
a fucking
like,
submarine.
hundreds of feet underwater.
Mm-hmm.
And she was all the way up on, like, the beach controlling it.
And
I mean, she almost
well, it, like, shapeshifts, right? Or does it merge into stuff?
I think...
I think it does both, doesn't it?
Yeah, because I know it, like... Because it shapeshifted to look like that one thing in the submarine, but then it would also, like, merge through the wall.
Mm-hmm. I think it's only works when you're, like, in an enclosed space like that, though.
Yeah.
Like,
I
if
was
it
gonna
was...
say, like, oh, like, but if it's only, like, enclosed spaces, like my room versus me being out. Well, she did
do the giant face, though, that they got trapped in underwater.
Yeah, so...
It makes me wonder if, like, if she was in, like, a city, though, could she, like, make the side of, like, a city building, like, turn into a giant face or something? Because that'd be pretty badass.
Yeah. Huh. There's just so many, like, what ifs. I would say probably, like... Oh, y'all saying C or D? What? Oh, it shapeshifts, but only inorganic materials.
But it's able to be strong as diamond, but then...
Yeah.
So that it can't be... So, like, it's obviously below, like, Star Platinum and everything in terms of durability, but, like, could anyone in B tier? No one in B tier could really break
like,
through
beat it. Like, Hierophant Green couldn't, Tower of Grey couldn't, not Steely Dan, God. Yellow Temperance couldn't. I say it's B.
I'm still looking for its goddamn picture.
This
whole time
inanimate, and if it's inanimate, like a lot of stuff is like inanimate.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
So
I just had to give up faster.
So I say like B.
What, we want to do B? I can do B.
You want to do B? What do you think?
I'd say it's like low B. If we're having
low B.
Yeah.
Because it gave them a run. It gave them a run for this money. Like Star Platinum wasn't as powerful as it was. Because Yotaro was like, I'm just gonna barrel through this bitch.
Yeah. I mean, if it was like instead of like Star Platinum, if it was like Josuke there with Crazy Diamond, they would have just like Crazy Diamond isn't as strong as Star Platinum, but it's like still a punchy ghost. Like he would have gotten, they would have all died.
Mm-hmm.
So then next we got
very situational. Yeah, it is situational, but it was a good situational.
Yeah. So we got
closed spaces.
Nadul's Geb.
The water stand?
Yeah, this is a good stand.
I'd say, like, A.
Oh, I agree.
I mean, that stand is powerful. It literally ripped the dude's face off. Like, it was in, like, it hid in, like, that little canteen, and it came out and just smashed his bitch.
Like, if they didn't have, like, if Iggy didn't have the power of flight...
Like, it's literally like Death 13, if Kakumi didn't have the stand out. If Iggy did not have the power of flight, they all would have been like left on that little doom buggy thing that they had.
Yeah, they would have been totally fucked.
Yeah. Like, and it's quick.
It's
like,
so fast.
As soon as Jotaro like even like lightly tapped the stand, it was like shoo. And for the stand user to be blind, so imagine if he could see, he would already like know where you're going versus having to like hear like a small little like movement somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is.
And it made Kakumi go blind.
Yeah.
So, definitely A.
All right, so then we have Knoom Oingo's stand, the face shifting one. That is E. That is, in my opinion,
like,
that is such an E.
It's like Yellow Temperance, but
worse.
You know, you're not like, you know, can't take like hits and all that.
So then, of course, coming back from that, we got Thoth, Oingo's stand.
I mean, like, it's only really good for, like, predictions. But, like, that can be useful.
Yeah.
Going into a fight knowing, like, what's going to happen if you do X, Y, and Z. So.
Oh, we want to say, like, D?
Yeah, I'd say like D, because like other than predictions, like you can't like unless you just go and hit someone, because that book is thick. So unless you hit someone with it, you can't really do anything else.
But if we're gonna judge it by utility standards, do we want to?
Oh, by utility standards, S.
Oh, but like,
Wait, utility stand. Because wouldn't it like if he can see in the future, wouldn't he like also be able to see like, hey, by the way, your target Kira looks like
yeah,
this?
that's what I'm thinking. I like because it's
He
usually
beat
it's usually
Diablo
related.
and knowing what comes next too.
Yeah, but like
'Cause he had like
because the thing with thought is that I think it's directly related to you. So if you're going after a serial killer or you're going to be confronted by one, I mean it's going to be in the book.
yeah.
So I'd say
Like,
utility
down to,
wise,
like-
that is that A or S tier.
Someone said make thought its own tier. Honestly, like if it was like you know how Diablo has like Epitaph and King Crimson. He can see in the future. He already knows what's coming, and he can also like defend himself and fight. Versus Thoth, you know what's coming, but like you can't defend. Like if
Yeah.
you can't like defend yourself. So
So utility-
I'd say A.
Yeah, I'd
Utility
say
wise F, but like defense, fighting.
I don't because like
So
why but like when Whole Horse wound up like shooting himself in the face, like why wouldn't the book say that like his clock is off or something like that?
yeah,
That's kind of
they did
shit.
say the predictions were kind of vague. It was like it'll tell you, but not like in detail. So there's also that.
I think maybe B.
Because remember, it predicted his brother getting blown up, but like he didn't. He was like, yeah, this picture of Jotaro
Oh
got blown
yeah,
up, but
that
it
kind
wasn't
maybe
Jotaro.
maybe it's C then because like it's so I mean it's comic relief stand like
Yeah.
so maybe C or B.
Yeah.
We talked it
Like
all the way
C or
up to like
B.
S and A, and then we talked it back
Yeah, we were
down.
like, yeah, and we were like,
Actually, no, Anubis next.
no.
I like this one for B. I mean, it's a sword that can cut through anything, possesses the user, and
Yeah.
I mean, actually no, maybe it's more kind of C because it is limited to, like, because I mean, it's not like they got sword fighting skills when they picked it up. Like the guys
Yeah, they were just
before
kind of
Polnareff,
swinging
yeah,
it.
they just kind of sucked.
Yeah. So.
C or D?
Yeah. Like the standby itself, like if there's no one to come get it,
Oh, yeah.
and that's why it's stuck at the bottom of like the ocean or wherever it's at. Like, so like it's like low C, D.
All right, well, let's compare it to what's in. I think it's better than anything that's. Is it better than what's in D? Actually, not really. D. Anubis is. I feel like Anubis fits in D.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm with you there, bud.
Bast,
Not
Mariah's
Dollar
stand.
Tree Epitaph. Get off of Thought's neck. Oh my god. Who's next?
Next we have a Bast, Mariah's stand. The electrical outlet.
And it made people. It like
Increases your
That's not-
magnetism.
it made like stuff stick.
Yeah.
That's pretty like useful.
It's pretty useful, but also she still has to stay within range of them for it to be effective, though. So, like,
Yeah.
they're going to be after you while you're using it.
She did give us one of the funniest scenes in JoJo.
Yeah.
Is that...
I'd be happy to give her, like, mid-C.
Yeah. It's just like the fact that it has to be close range. If it was like long range, you could just like be like,
Yeah.
bye. Kind of like when they got stuck to like the train tracks. So, yeah, I'm fine with C. It's just like, it's cool. But
Yeah. Alright, so let's throw that in C.
why are we factoring design into ranking?
Because then the world wouldn't be that high up for me.
Yeah, I'd make Ebony Devil lower. Like, you see how ugly that thing is? It looks like
Yeah.
something out of... Remember the Return the Slab from Courage the Cowardly Dog? Like, it looks like
Yes.
something it'd be off... Like, some of these stands are so ugly.
Mm-hmm. Next we have
That,
Seth.
like-
Set.
That was Alessi's stand, right?
Yeah. It's a powerful stand. I don't want to rank it high, but it's very good.
Like, it's useful because, like, you're literally, reducing your enemy to, like, a child.
Yeah. Like, they were in
That's
his shadow
easiest
for
thing.
seconds, and, like, it reduced them to
Yeah.
children.
So imagine like, I mean, honestly, it is like no one can really like get out of that. Like you just like, and you wouldn't even think to like avoid shadows, you know?
I think it's another stand where it's like a good stand with a shit user.
Yeah. E, no pedophilia. We are not taking F
Yeah,
Alessi.
we're taking
No,
Alessi is
ew.
throw him in the garbage.
Gross. Burn him at the stake. But his stand, if you were to use his stand in a fight and like, hey, my enemy is like I just turned it into like literally like a baby. Like you don't even have to fight anymore.
I think it's I want to say B tier.
Yeah, I'd say B. E tier because of Alessi's hair. That'd be in like F.
Yeah, that's
F.
Z tier.
Alessi is like in Z tier.
Yeah.
He's not even in the alphabet anymore.
Osiris, Daniel Darby's stand.
That was the gambling one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I think this is a mediocre stand with a great user.
Yeah, this is one of those like because if you didn't know how to like gamble or anything, then
yeah.
So it's like situational to an extent.
I think this is like an E or D tier stand with like an A tier user.
I'd say D tier because since the user is so good, that's what makes it more powerful. Because if it was just like me, I don't even know. I'm okay at Uno. So like, the fact this man knew like all these different like, you know, poker games, and was just whooping ass. Like you saw his little book.
Yeah, he was collecting.
Like yeah, like just his collection. So I'd say like D.
Yeah, I give him that. All right, so next is Pet Shop's Horus.
Oh,
this is really good.
It's literally, I think it was ice bending.
Yeah.
Like great stand, amazing user.
Yeah, remember when he fucking crushed the car that the beggar guy was in?
Literally.
Like he made that whole ass icicle.
And without the stand, it was already powerful enough. You saw how he snatched up them dogs and like he burrowed through the ground. Because remember, like Iggy was like digging, and then he saw like Pet Shop's like beak come out. Bro, I'd say A.
I would also say A.
I'd say A. Plus, he's dripped out.
Yeah, it's just ice, Magician's Red.
It's literally ice, but like, it's not even like, just, A.
Yeah, A.
And then he took off his paw, too. So.
Yeah. Atum. The other Darbies. The lesser Darby. I mean, it's just better, it's better Osiris. Because it's the same ability, but then also it can read people's minds for yes and no answers.
Yeah, so I would put on the same level, but like above Osiris.
Yeah, do we want to wait until afterwards and then sort each tier individually?
I mean, yeah, if you want to do that.
So where was he? Yeah, I'd put him... Yeah. Also, like, he wound up psyching himself out with his own ability. So, like, that's...
Yeah.
That might just be a lacking of the user, but... Tenor Sax.
That was the smoke.
That was Kenny G's, like, yeah, just made his mansion look like a labyrinth.
Yeah.
And it also made the younger Darby's room look like the ocean. So, I mean, that's kind of cool.
But I feel like that's one of those stands that only works in enclosed areas. Versus, like, I think that was Justice that had, like, the entire, like, outside looking like that versus just, like, one room.
Yeah.
So.
I think is this D?
Yeah, I'd say D.
Right, so then Cream. This is S, right?
S.
Yeah.
S, yeah. Took out a good chunk of the cast. Too,
yeah.
So.
There we go. Yeah, you were firmly in S tier, bud.
Yeah.
All right, now before we do the world, let us go back for a moment and do Holly stand.
E. Like, it was pretty.
E? It's not F?
F. I thought E was the lowest. I'm sorry, F. Like, Holly stand is very pretty. If we ranked off appearances, I would put it in B for solely, like, I'm a flower girl-esque, and like, it was gorgeous, but it was like, yeah, it's killing her, by the way, so it's like, ah.
Yeah. So then, let us decide on the world. That's just A, right?
World.
I guess that's
Yeah,
not
it's
that
just
big of a
like,
discussion.
I'm right beside Star Platinum.
Yeah.
Like, I would give, like,
I feel like people would
the way
clown
Star
on
Platinum
his
just
range
snapped
is
the
twice
world's
as
abilities like
Yeah.
that. Like, I know Dio was mad. He was like,
Yeah.
I've been practicing this for this long. This little fucking 17-year-old took it. Like, I know he was mad.
he was.
So,
He was pissed off about that.
you think he was mad, Narancia? Yeah. Narancia's like, yeah. Big mad. Ho's mad.
I was mad.